I've got a little haul to share. This one is, it's another one from the Fit store here in Houston. I'll put a link in the video description. Where is it? I don't know. People always point to it and they get it right, and I point and then I watch the video and it's not right. Okay, it's down below the box where you're watching this video. If you're on YouTube, you know, down there. The Fit store is a Japanese dollar store. It's similar to the Daiso stores that they have on the West Coast, but it's our own little local version. And they have really cool, fun stuff there. I didn't get a whole lot. Mainly, I really like to look at their pens because they have their little section of office supply stuff where the pens are. It's just like a little live JetPens store because there are all these Japanese pens. They're so fun. And fortunately, my daughter is studying to be a Japanese translator, so she was with me, and then she can tell me what the pens are, if they're oil-based or water-based, permanent, whatever, because, you know, she can read some of the words on the packaging. Thank goodness, because most of them are all Japanese. So let's start with the pens. Okay. I got, oh, I guess they're more markers than pens. Oh, plastic packaging is going to make noise. Okay, let me take a minute and pull these out of their packaging so that it's not so irritating. Hang on. Okay, first of all, I picked up this pen. It's called the Platinum Pro Use 150, and that is all that is in English other than made in Japan. So, but I could easily see it's dual tip. One's bigger than the other, and Taylor told me this is a water-based ink, so it's just, you know, a regular marker, and it has this larger tip, which looks to me like about a, oh, it's bigger than a 1, maybe a 2 millimeter tip. I don't know. That's probably a 1.5. Look, I'm trying to pretend like I actually know what I'm talking about. Just ignore me, because I really don't. But it writes thick and thin. You get the idea, right? So I picked up that. And at the Fit store, the packages, any product that doesn't have a price tag on it, it's $2. If it does have a price tag on it, then it's whatever that price is. But all unmarked items are $2. So that was $2. This one was $3, and it is a water-based marker, but it's not a paint pen. This is, to me, it's very similar to the what am I trying to say? The Pitt pen, the white Pitt pen. If you have one of those white Faber-Castell Pitt markers, it writes like this. It's not a paint pen, it's a white pigment. Or, I guess if it's Pitt pen, it's going to be white India ink, but that doesn't really make any sense. Is it India ink? I'm not really sure. Whatever. Anyway, this is similar because, you know, it's permanent once it's on there, but it's not paint. It is a white marker, if that makes any sense at all. If you have the Pitt pen, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So there's that one. And then I picked up this one. Is a, I don't know, but it's made by Mitsubishi Pencil Company. Mitsubishi they make all kinds of stuff, don't they? And it's got the little logo just like the cars, so it's the same Mitsubishi, which I'm just find very entertaining. And my daughter told me this one is oil-based, and it also has the 2 different sized tips on it. It has the regular kind of bullet tip like that last one, and then it has, this one's like a little fine pen tip. But I love these oil-based markers like this for writing on, you know, glossy surfaces. because they tend to do better. They don't smear. This is another oil-based marker. It's not a paint pen. It's another one of those just regular pen pens, you know, or markers. It's oil-based, and this one kind of cracks me up. I think this is the one. Yes. It's made by Sakura. It says Pen Touch, dual points. There's the other one. Tightly capped after use, permanent ink, non-xylene, which kind of cracks me up. You know, xylene is found in a lot of permanent markers. You know, you take the cap off, you smell them. It's got that smell, you know what I'm saying? Which is also toxic. Xylene is toxic. And this one has no xylene. Take a whiff of this, and it's got some other kind of carcinogen in it, I guarantee, because it's got that smell. It's probably benzene or, you know, one of those other enes that are make you grow a third ear, but they're all about saying non-xylene, but yeah, that doesn't mean it's non-toxic, because I can smell it. I happen to like that smell, so no, not a big deal for me. So those are the pens I picked up. I picked up a couple more, but they're for a gift, and I've already got them boxed up to go. So, yeah, sorry. I picked up this glue stick to try. It was in this package that said glue stick. And this one's a Korean, made in Korea at the Japanese dollar store, which cracks me up because almost all of the employees at the store are Korean. I just think that's funny. But I'm always on the lookout for a decent glue stick because I really haven't found one that I love yet. And I don't know if I love this one because I haven't really used it. But it's smooth and it sticks, so you know what, I'm just gonna wait and see. So I got me a big glue stick. It was $2, so I'll just have to see how that one ends up working. I'll have to report back later on how I like it. I got some more, this is nori paste, which I believe I've talked about before. It is a Japanese paper paste, kind of like Yes paste, but much thinner bodied, not nearly as gooey and sticky, but it doesn't stick as well either. It sticks, but it takes longer to dry. This one has more water in it, I believe, than the Yes paste does, because it does take longer to dry, and it can buckle thin papers. But I use a lot of pastes. I like pastes because they're repositionable and water reversible. You know, even after it's dry, if you add water, it dissolves, so you can undo whatever you did, or you can clean up a dried blob of glue real easy. That's one of the advantages of paste. I picked up this package of, they have all kinds of these things over in the kitchen aisle, these little paper deals. This was called, this is tempura paper, which is for, you know, if you make tempura, I guess this is to drain the oil off after you've fried it. I don't know why you would need a special paper just for tempura. I don't know why any absorbent paper wouldn't work, but this one is marketed just for tempura, so there we go. And I grabbed it, you know, to see if it was like a wax paper or a deli paper or something like that. I wasn't real sure. And this side feels very smooth. It feels like a deli paper. It feels like a dry wax, like a deli paper. But the other side has a texture. It's not smooth and glossy like this side. It's different. And I don't know what that means and how that's gonna do, but I'm really anxious to just start, you know, getting some markers out and maybe drawing some stuff on here and see what happens. Or I don't know. We'll see. It was $2. What can I say? It's a whole thing of little fun papers, so there we go. Okay, and just a couple more things. Oh, this. I couldn't resist. This was so fun. I'm not really sure what it is. Well, it's packing tape, clearly, but it's got little monies on it. and I'm just assuming it's Japanese money. Dollar things. I don't know, but I like it. It's going in with my washi tapes just for a fun tape to use. And the last thing I picked up, and I'm very excited about this, and I know you're going to think this is kind of stupid, but I have a good reason. It was this package paint roller. It was this. It was $2, so I bought it. And I bought it for one reason. Recently, someone had contacted me and sort of challenged me to come up with something to do with toilet paper tubes. It was Jerry Bellini. And normally when someone contacts me and does a challenge like that, I have to politely decline because I don't have the time, But this is something that I had actually already been thinking about. So when she sent me the message, I said yes, I would do it, but she'd have to give me some time because I threw out all of my hoarded toilet paper tube roll things when we moved. I didn't have any. So I told her she'd have to give me some time to eat a bunch of Mexican food so that I could gather up a bunch more empty tubes. You know what I'm saying? And I've been doing a couple of things with those. And one of them is this idea, which I totally stole off of a blog, which I hope I can find and provide the link for, because it was not my idea, but it's a great idea. And that is to make a roller stamp out of a toilet paper tube. And I just took pieces of, they're actually the pre-cut foam shapes, that you can get in the kids' craft section. They're just that fun foam, that's what I'm trying to say. Little shapes. I glued them on there with some kind of, I think I used a tacky glue. And then the girl on the blog who did this, she did like that. And then, look, you've got instant, easy roller. Works perfect. Right? Okay. That just makes it totally worth the $2. And, I can use it for regular stuff too, but this makes me really, really happy. That is so easy and convenient. So that is why I picked up this little tool. It is for this little thing that I made, and I'm fixing to do another video on some other stuff that I made with the toilet paper tubes. So stay tuned for that. But for now, that is all I got from the Fit Store. That is all I have to share for this haul. So, the end.